I loved all the plays. I could have done any of them. I loved that this one used humor to open us up in the audience and deliver something precious. I teach my speech and communication students that humor is the most powerful packaging for an important message because it just opens everybody up. And then you can give them what you want to give them. And I really love that this delivers that package in a really beautiful way. I do love that they're middle-aged characters. I do connect. We all yearn to and long to connect with someone else. And I just think that that is the most fundamental human need. This has been a crazy adventure. And I'm really glad, because that's what I signed up for. One of my sons is involved in Enter the Hex. So we were talking about it, and I said, yeah, there's this, I love this, I don't know about this, because it's never happened before. Speaking of Into the Hex, he said, yeah, I felt the same way going into the Hex. Like, I know there's these things that I know and love and want, and then there's these other things that I don't know about, and I don't know what to expect, and so I'm a little anxious, but Dad, I did it, and it's been the most amazing experience. And that's when I decided I'm doing it. I love being involved in something new. This is new. This is not what's happened. There's no model for this. There's nothing else to point to. We're all discovering new things. That's so important in art that happens. In the end, I'm grateful that I've gotten to do this 3 times because I love the doing of it. I love the intense doing of art with peers and artists and new people. I've totally expanded my world by doing 3 shows in this short period of time. I love that. Which is good, because usually by Friday night, I'm asking myself, why are we doing this? We're exhausted. And then Saturday night goes, that's why we're doing this. Yes, I would do it again. I can't believe that I'm saying that because of the late nights and the long and the intense, but that's what we do. That's how we make our art. And I love it. I would do it again. Thank you for being here and sharing this with us. And please enjoy The Coriolis Effect by Robert Lynn.
Lisa? Honey? Lisa, honey, could you come in here?
No.
Please?
No.
Please? It's not to look at my poop again, I swear.
All right. Oh my God, Matt, are you sick?
No.
What did you eat?
I'm not sick.
Usually when people get sick, they put their arm around the toilet and not in it.
Will you listen to me? I'm not sick.
Then why is your arm in the toilet? That's gross. Don't you know what people do in there?
I'm aware.
Okay,
yes.
then.
It's just my hand is stuck.
Matt, you know you're not handy. Oh. No pun intended. But we should call a plumber if we need plumbing work done. I mean, I'd much rather pay to have a professional come out here and do the job than to have you try to do the job and then you can't do the job and then we have to call him anyway. I'm gonna get my camera.
No, Lisa! Do not take my picture.
Okay. Hey.
No!
Okay. I know it's not like your goofy pose photos, but hand in the toilet, that's funny.
No!
Hey, gosh, sorry. Apparently putting your hand in the toilet makes people cranky.
I thought it was going to be simple.
Oh, home repairs are never simple. You know that. Remember when you put the gutter guards up? Oh my gosh, you fell on my rose bushes. You gave me a scare, but thankfully the rose bushes were okay. Oh, and then there was that time.
I wasn't talking about the toilet. I meant our life together. It was supposed to be simple.
What are you talking about?
It was just I love you, you love me. We should be a happy family.
Matt, that's Barney the dinosaur's theme song. It's not a marriage philosophy.
I know, everyone has problems. But when we started out, things were so simple.
It were simple.
I mean, remember, it was just you and me against the world, remember? A small apartment, no money, no worries. Now, big house, big mortgage, big kids, big worries, and my arm's stuck in the toilet.
Is it your whole arm or just your hand?
What difference does it make? I'm stuck, all right?
Okay.
You ever heard of the Coriolis effect?
Oh, you mean like when a butterfly in Peru flaps his wings and then somewhere across the world there's a hurricane?
Not exactly. It has to do with how drain goes down the water counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. That's weird, huh? Wait, are you trying to use this obtuse scientific term as like a metaphor for our marriage?
No, I'm not saying our drain is down the toilet, clockwise or counterclockwise. I'm saying that everyone has heard of it and they accept it. And they even give it a weird name.
So you were testing this out and that's how you got your hand stuck in there?
No.
Well, what then?
Okay, listen. It's just the Coriolis effect is complete bull. The way the water goes down the drain has to do with the shape of the container and the motion of the water as it goes down the drain. But someone tells us the clockwise, counterclockwise crap, and we take it on faith. And that is exactly what happens when we're growing up. Someone tells us a story about how life is going to be when we're older, and everyone accepts it. You get a job, you fall in love, you get married, you have kids, you retire, yay, yippee, you finish the race. But no one talks about the disappointment, the heartache, the goals that you're never going to reach. I feel like my life is whizzing by me, and I'm waiting for the good times that are never going to happen, or worse, they've already passed me by.
I really wish you would have called a plumber.
There's nothing wrong with the toilet.
What?
The toilet is fine.
Okay, because now I'm confused. Why is your hand in the toilet then? Or do I not want to know? Oh my God, please don't tell me that you're secretly like some sick fetishist or something.
No. I do not have a toilet fetish. Would you please just
calm down? You want me to calm down? My husband has his hand stuck in a fully functioning toilet and you won't tell me why. And you want me to calm down. Matt, if you don't tell me what's going on and tell me right now, I'm gonna flush that toilet until it sucks the rest of you down.
My wedding ring's in here.
Your wedding ring is in the toilet?
I can explain.
Yes, explain.
I was in here, and I was fiddling with it.
Fiddling? No, there's no fiddling. Rings aren't for fiddling. Once that thing went on, you were supposed to keep it on for like a good 2 weeks to fiddle with, and then after that, you're used to it. There's no taking it off, and there's definitely not any fiddling.
What are you talking about? You take off your ring when you go to the gym or gardening and all these other times.
That's different because I don't want to lose a stone. But you have a band made of solid titanium. You could literally stop the gates of hell and the ring would still be fine.
Where do you get this stuff? You can take your ring off, but I can't fiddle with mine?
Yeah, I read it in Emily Post, I think.
There are no etiquette rules for ring fiddling. I can't believe I'm having this conversation.
Well, it wouldn't happen if you didn't put your ring in the toilet.
It fell. It was an accident.
Oh, was it?
Yes. You think if I did this on purpose, I'd get my hand stuck trying to retrieve it?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you had second thoughts about flushing our marriage down the toilet.
No, that's not what this is about. I was just fiddling with it.
But if you needed something to fiddle with, then why couldn't you fiddle with what you normally fiddle with when you're on the toilet? As far as I know, that can't fall off.
You are reading way too much into this. There is no symbolism here. Our marriage is fine. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. Are you going to help me out here or what?
I'm going to help you, but not the way you think.
What the hell does that mean? I'm stuck. I need help. And I'm hungry.
I'll bring you crackers, but only if you promise to eat with your head over that toilet bowl.
That is something I never thought I'd hear you ask of me.
Well, that's life. okay? I mean, it's not something you can just map out and then execute. You make a plan, you do the best you can, and then you accept it for what it is. It's not perfect, it's not exactly to plan, but it's real, and it's genuine, and it's yours.
It's just not how I imagined life would be.
Really? You never imagined your hand would be stuck in a toilet?
I'm being serious.
So am I. Look, I know you never imagined your life was going to be this way, but in the history of the world, there has never been anyone whose life turned out the way they imagined it. And that's a good thing, too. Who would want to live with such predictability? That is boring. What fun is that?
Oh, and this is fun?
Oh, well, if you let me take your picture in about 5 years, I bet you'll think this is fun.
No!
Matt, we've had a good life, okay? We're healthy. We can afford a nice home. We can put food on the table. We have good kids. Well, they're relatively good. Increasingly annoying. But compared to others, they're good kids. This can't be about the kids, can it?
Kids? No, I don't think so. It's just that, well, I want my babies back.
Oh, you sound like a mother.
Don't make fun of me.
No, I'm not. It's just that usually you hear things like that from women. I didn't know you felt that way. I absolutely know how you feel, though, because all moms love babies, and it's just too bad they have to grow up.
God, what I wouldn't give for one more day to come home to kids who are happy to see me and talk with me and want me to play with them and let me give them a hug and not pull away out of embarrassment. and tell me about each little part of their day as if it was the most important thing to them, instead of just talking to me when they need money.
It's not that bad now.
I know. It's just
look, they're
that sometimes
teenagers now, and they're supposed to be annoying.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, otherwise we would never let them go.
You're right.
Listen, Matt, my friends never wanted me to marry you.
What? Which friends?
Well, it was kind of all of them and all my family.
No, not Aunt Enid.
Yeah, Aunt Enid. And my coworkers, too. They thought you were uptight, and they thought you were insecure and rigid and conservative, and you smelled funny.
Hey, I was on medication. I had a fungus, remember?
Yes, I remember, okay? And now why they didn't specifically, predict that you would be the kind of guy that would one day have his hand stuck in a toilet. They didn't think you would make me happy.
Why are you telling me this now?
Listen, okay?
No, listen, you're right. I am uptight and rigid and all those things, and I used to smell bad before my condition cleared up.
I know. Look, they were wrong. I mean, yes, you are all those things, but I don't care. And you are a lot more than that. And I love and accept the whole package. My friends and family and my coworkers and my neighbors.
Your neighbors?
Well, yeah, and the minister.
Reverend Hendershite?
Yeah, but listen, they were wrong. Because you do make me happy. We might not be the rich and famous jet setters that we plan to be, but so what? Take a look at our photo albums, Matt. Our lives are rich. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Maybe if you'd adjust your expectations just a little bit, you'd see it the way I do. Quirky, wonderful, sometimes maddening adventure that we got to and we get to take together. And besides that, you smell a lot better now.
How'd you get to be so wise?
Well, like most women, I've always been this wise. Husbands just don't usually listen.
I'd hug you right now, but one of my hugging hands is stuck in the toilet.
Everything's gonna be okay, Matt. You, me, the kids, everything's gonna be fine. If you would just let whatever happens be okay, just a little, you're gonna feel a lot better too.
I'll do that. Hey, look at that.
See what happens when you listen to your wife? All right, smile.
For what?